Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. How are we all going today? Who's on with me? Nobody yet. I'll just give it a few minutes to let everybody get on. I'll go on just to make sure it's working. There we go. It is working. I'm on. There we go. Wow. Yeah, so I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. If you're watching the replay of this, come along live sometime. I do it at 8 a.m. Bangkok time, pretty much every day. Didn't do it yesterday, but pretty much every day. And so come along, because I'm not just going deeper into the daily read, picking more cards out for the day, but we also have a great chat too. Everyone that comes in, it's a great community, and I give little mini readings out as well, free mini readings. So come along live sometime. Come along live. It's always fun. So today is Saturday the 23rd of May. It is for me anyway. I know some of the world, some of the planet is still behind and on Friday night still. But it's Saturday morning here for me. And so the daily read today was all about abundance. And it wasn't necessarily a day of abundance manifestations coming in, although it could be that, that happens all the time. If you're vibrating abundance, if you're not vibrating abundance, if you're vibrating lack, then it doesn't happen very much at all. Today's more of the vibe of a door is opening, inviting you to have that abundance vibration. So I wanted to go a bit more into that for you all, because I know, like I said in the daily read, if you haven't watched the daily read, I'll put a link for it up there. If it ever lets me edit. YouTube is not letting me edit these videos until about 2 days later, which is no good, YouTube, because when it's about the day's energies, it's too late. Nobody wants to watch it 2 days later. So anyway, if YouTube will let me edit this video, then I will put a link up there for it so you can watch the daily and come back. I'll talk a little bit about how it's an inside job, how abundance is an inside job, and the struggles as well, It's a survival thing. We've made money a survival thing. Is nobody on with me today? That's strange. Strange that nobody showed up. Makes me feel like there's something wrong with this. Or maybe it's just not showing me. Is anybody here? Just pop up a message saying you are. Let me know you're there. I'm speaking to nobody today. So yeah, I know it can be a real struggle because we've made money into be a survival thing, right? We need it to survive. We need it for shelter. We need it for food. We need it for everything. And so that's why it means so much to us. And what I mean by that is, not that money itself means so much to us, but it has a lot of meaning behind it. When you're reliant on it for your shelter, for your food and things, it's very hard for the ego to let go of it. The ego being that part of our mind that's fearful, And so, just as if there were a tiger about to devour you, your ego gets involved in that and makes you scared. So money makes us scared too, because it's involved in so much of our survival as well. And so when you've got money struggles, it's really hard. It's really hard not to worry. It's really hard to get into the abundance vibration from there. To stop worrying, to stop making it mean so much, because our heads tell us that it does mean something. It does mean something if you can't pay a bill, and if you can't, if you can't pay your rent, it does mean something. It's like the scary thing is going to come from this. That's what our egos say. But I wanted to share an experience that I had. I would say that this is about a year ago maybe. And I pay my rent every month. I think it's due around today. 23rd. It's due about today. And about a year ago, I'd got to the point where I was paying it a little bit later and a little bit later. I was always paying it by the end of the month, but I was paying it a little bit later and a little bit later. Well, there was this one time, business was low, I didn't get the money in, and it went into the next month, and I still hadn't paid it. started feeling really bad about it. I started thinking that all of the staff were new. They knew, and they were like, why has Claire not paid the rent? I started making up all kinds of crap in my head about it. It's freaking me out. And when I eventually got the money, so I felt bad the whole time. I thought, when I was going shopping and I'd ride past the reception where I'd go and pay the money down by the beach, I thought that they'd be watching me thinking, oh, she's terrible. I thought everyone was aware of it as I was, because it was bothering me. I was making it mean something. Anyway, when I eventually got it together, got my rent together, and I took it into reception, gave it to her, and I said, sorry, it's late. She looked at the computer screen. She's like, oh, didn't notice. Didn't realise. It's not a problem, she said. And in that moment then, I realised it's like, it wasn't a problem. We make money out to be such a big problem, and our ego screaming at us saying, it does matter. And then you get into a situation like that, when my rent must have been about 3 weeks late. So it was the next one was almost due up, which I did pay in time a week later. But sometimes, and that was a pivotal moment for me. Because just that experience of her saying, oh, we didn't notice, doesn't matter, made me realise it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. I didn't need to spend all of those weeks freaking out about it and thinking that it mattered. And we do. Hey, Chris, how are you? It's just you and me, Chris. Oh, no, someone else has come in now. Thought I was going to be doing this by myself today. But where is everybody? So, yeah, today we've got an opportunity for abundance, as in an opportunity for changing our vibration. It's like a door of opportunity is opening up to invite us to change our abundance vibration. So that's what I'm talking about today. Hello, Aphrodita, how are you? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too. So I didn't do it yesterday. That's because I was at my friend's house. I stayed over at my friend's house the night before. And so at cafe time, I was having a coffee and breakfast with them. It was really nice. And then my ex said, do you want a massage today? Now, he asked me what I was doing. I said, oh, I've got no plans. I'm working later on, but got nothing to do, because I managed to get all of my videos done in one day. That's how fast my new MacBook is. I shot 25 videos on Thursday and edited them all. That was impossible before on my old MacBook. I can do it now because it's so much faster to edit them. It's so cool. So I got all my work out of the way. And I said, I've got no plans. He said, well, do you want to come and see my family down to Knock Bay? I said, yes, let's do that. And he said, do you want a massage after that? So he booked my friend in. He booked his friend to come and massage me. So when we got back from seeing his family, we went, she was there waiting for me. And she's a teacher. She does Thai massage, but she does all different massages too. She's a teacher of massage. She's a master of massage. She's worked in many hospitals. This is how good she is. And it warned me, it's like, this massage isn't for the faint-hearted. It's painful. That's an understatement. It's like having surgery. I don't think any of you would have experienced this kind of massage that I had. It's bringing tears to my eyes even remembering it. I'm still in pain. It was 5 hours long. It was like having surgery with no anesthetic. She doesn't just massage you. She finds out the problems in your body. So she was working on this problem that I've got with my neck. And she found it in my left foot. And she's like, oh, I see what's going on here. She knew straight away, like within a couple of minutes of getting into it, just feeling my foot. She's like, you've got a problem. It's up in the right-hand side of your neck. It's down the right-hand side of your body. It's in your left leg. I'm like, yeah. And I've been like that for as long as I remember. My left leg is very strong. And it's always my right shoulder, my right neck that's the problem area. Anyway, she laid into me. Whoa, it's painful. She's actually breaking down the muscles that have got the problem in it. And Thai massage is good, Aphrodita, and it's painful. This was a whole new ball game. This was actually breaking down the muscle. I could hardly walk. We had lunch break. I could hardly walk. I'm still in pain now, but you know, once she'd finished, I can actually move my head around now without it going inside of my head. My neck has been, it's still a bit stiff now just because of the pain. My right shoulder at the back is quite sore right now. My left leg is sore. But yeah. So I'm not allowed to train for a few days after that. Got to let my body repair it, and then I'll probably have another one from her to make sure. She said if you do it, if you have a few of them, it'll be done. It'll be fixed, and you won't have the problem again. I'm like, that sounds good to me. So I can't. Yeah, she said have one in a couple of days, but I'm not having one tomorrow. It's too soon. Too soon. Yeah, amazing. Hey Samantha, how are you? It was amazing, but yeah, it was not for the faint-hearted for sure. But I am so ready to get rid of these problems. And she was saying, yeah, she said I've got the best body she's ever worked on. My muscles. She said I'm in better condition than US Army that she's massaged. So there we go. I'm a world record breaker for her. Apparently I took it at 94%. And she said no one's ever done that before. Strong and I'm fit, and she reckons my muscles are going to respond to it very well. So that's nice to know. Yeah, so that was my day. So then I slept so good last night. Once I got back home. Yeah, in today's daily read as well, it wasn't just about abundance, it was also about communication coming in from somebody who needs to talk to us, and it was about having a deep and meaningful conversation. So maybe a problem within a relationship or feelings that need to be said, something like that. Someone's coming in, and it's just for us to be open and willing to actually have that conversation and speak our truth of our feelings. You've had Rolfing done before. I've never had Rolfing done before. What's that like, Chris? She said that, like, this is surgery without the scalpel, without opening you up to do it. She said it's actually surgery, so yeah, she used to do it in a hospital. She was telling me all about the training. It took her 6 years of training. Sounds amazing. But I like the way, I actually know her from training. I like the way she thinks. Like, she thinks the same as me, that we can look after our own health, but we've actually got to do it. So yeah, today, intimacy and expansion. So there is a deep and meaningful to have today. Deep and meaningful conversation to have today about intimacy and expanding things, taking things to the next level. This has come up in so many readings, some of the weekly readings. It's painful, Chris. Yeah. I mean, and it's like exercise. You need that, You've got to get to that level of pain to actually change the muscles. That's what happens with exercise. That's the way you build up muscles, is you're breaking them apart. You're causing tears in them, you're causing breaks in them to rebuild them. You need to see her. Oh, come here. She's going to, as soon as COVID's ended, she was supposed to be in Hungary already. She lives here. But she goes off travelling, doing a massage and stuff, and teaching too. She's a teacher predominantly. But since COVID time, she hasn't even been working. I'm one of the first ones, she said, to do again. She said she was very happy for it to be me that she was working on, to get back into it. But yeah, she's been doing the whole stay-at-home thing. But yeah, she was saying that she feels safe now, like nobody's got it here, so we can get back to normal. But yeah, usually she's travelling around, so yeah, if she ever goes to Australia, I'll let you know. I'm sure I'll stay in touch with her. She hangs out with us there anyway. I don't mind. my friend's house. But she definitely knows what she's doing, yeah. So today, not just about abundance, it's about this conversation, this deep and meaningful conversation that we've got to have, sharing our feelings with somebody, being vulnerable, we're being encouraged to be vulnerable. That was in the daily read too. Feeling of vulnerability, it's not that bad a feeling. We can sit with it, we can allow it to be there, we can allow ourselves to feel it. We don't need to run away from it, we don't need to try and avoid it. It's not that bad, is it? The feeling of vulnerability. We can, it's like that massage. It was that bad. It was really painful. Like, this tattoo was painful. It was nothing. This tattoo, I could have like 2 people tattooing me at the same time, and it was nowhere near the pain that she inflicted on me yesterday. There was someone having a tattoo next to us. We were like, this is the room of pain. And actually, he was having a massage after me from her. But on the beach. It would have been a shorter one because they went down for sunset. But yeah, that feeling of vulnerability. Being encouraged to not shy away from it. Just let it be. Just allow it to be there. Yes, you're feeling vulnerable, but don't run away from that person. Yes, you're feeling vulnerable, but don't let it stop you from saying what you need to say. Really interesting energies today. So applicable to me. I didn't end up having the conversation that I needed to have because there's just so many people around. Didn't get any time to ourselves to have that conversation, so maybe it will happen today. Woo! We've also got that today too. Yeah, hey everybody. Passion and sex together. Wow. It's on today. What can I say about that? This is about a romantic relationship then. I thought I was going to be talking about abundance, and all the cards are about a romantic relationship. Taking it to the next level. People could be taking it to the next level today, having that conversation about moving in together, getting married. Something like that. I tell you, it's come up in a few of the week ahead readings which I'll publish tonight. It reminds me, last night I published the past, present, future readings. Did you see it already? On my YouTube channel, because it's the weekend and I've got a half-price reading sale. It's on past, present, future readings. So, you can book in for one of those if you want one. Yeah, so this kind of thing has been coming up about relationship changes. And for some, it's about relationships taking a step back, but not in a bad way. Like, if you're married with somebody and you're both living together, and then one person gets an opportunity of a job elsewhere, and then you decide to live in 2 different places, but you're still together, but you're just following your own life paths and seeing each other at the weekends or something like that. That could be the kind of thing that's going on. And the reason that I'm going into that is because when I publish the weekly read for all signs tonight, you'll realise why. This week it's all about that. It's about relationship changes, taking this to the next level, taking it to the next level. Even if you're like moving out, if you're not going to live together anymore. That's even taking it to the next level as well, if you're doing it for the reasons that maybe you moved in too soon, or maybe you need more space, maybe you need more space to follow your life path or something. Yeah. Yeah, watched both Sun and Rising this morning. Did it resonate with you, Chris? Holy Mother of Accuracies with your relationship readings. We now have made space between 2 others, still sort of, together, like you say. Yeah, I'm really picking up on that. It's sensible. That's what came up in the weekly read. You'll see it tonight. I'll publish it in about 12 hours. It's like sensible relationship changes. What's best for both people. It's like waking up from emotional entanglements, and it's like, hang on, this isn't working for us. Let's do something that will work for both of us. It's like sensible relationship changes this week, and that's the energies for the whole of the week that's coming up from to the end of the month. So this next week, it's 25th to the 31st. So we can expect that. Sure. So you're ahead of your time, Corey. Mystery path? I love the mystery card. Does everyone else love the mystery card? I do. Guidance. We've got guidance. On this mystery path. We've got guidance on this mystery path. So our higher self is always leading us forward on the mystery path, the path to what it is that you want. It can be weird. It can be weird. We can get all kinds of weird kind of guidance that doesn't seem connected, but it is connected and it takes us to what we want. Emma says, hi Claire, how funny, I just reread my reading from you and then came looking for some more vids. No problem, Emma. Yep, next steps. Oh, you got one last week. Awesome. Slam the door next door. So yeah, we're getting guidance. But sometimes the guidance is weird, you know. As in, you could be like asking your higher self to move you forward toward a job and then relationship stuff comes up. It's all getting us aligned. Sometimes the path is weird to it, but it all makes sense afterward. Later on, it makes sense. Okay, so who wants a reading? Who wants a mini reading? Pop up a message saying me, please. Corey, I had to manifest a house within this week and managed it. Yay, Corey, good job. Oh. So yeah, my body's hurting today. I've got to take it easy, no training. For a few days. Maybe Monday, Tuesday I can go back. Oh, and the card for today. It's forgetting. Confidence. I think we had this one recently. I seem to remember the flowers. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. This is about relationship changes. The confidence to do something differently. Not conventional. Do you know what I mean? It's like unconventional relationships. Just doing what's right for us instead of doing what people think. It reminds me. Friends have been saying to me and my ex, like, what? You two love each other so much. Why aren't you together? And I said to them, you know, it takes more than that. It takes more than that. You've got to both want the same thing. You've got to both want to be in a relationship. The love's not enough. Anyway, we're in discussions right now because we do love each other completely. Everything aligned and worked out, even though it seemed messy at first. Oh, cool, Corey. So, Corey, let's see. Corey's up first. Oh, no, Samantha's up first. Samantha's up first. Almost missed you there, Samantha. Okay, Samantha, you were waiting on having this conversation with somebody, just like the Daily said. Yeah, this is asking you to be ready for it. It would be a good day. I don't know what day you're in, Samantha, if you're already in Saturday today. It would be good for you to prepare for this news that's coming in, this conversation that needs to be had by getting out into nature. Just getting ready for it. As in meditating to get ready for it, or going for a walk on the beach to get ready for it, you know. Not trying to figure out what you're going to say, not letting the ego mind get ready for it, but letting your heart get ready for it. Interesting, Samantha. What else have we got for you? You got something coming in? Incoming. Joy and completion. Something's going to be done, but it's not in a bad way. It's in a joyful way. Something, maybe a hard thing, some struggle is going to be over. It's going to be a solution that comes up through a conversation. You need to be ready for it, Samantha. I've got such interesting energies this week. I really have. Joys of completion, a joyful completion, a relief that allows you to move on to other things. Hope that makes sense for you. Corey, what about you in your house? Oh, nice. Right, Corey, this is about you having the freedom. It's like you've had a taste of it. How easy things can be. How, when you're aligned with your higher self and you're trusting, things can manifest for you. And you get moved to the right people, the right places, the right things. It's a taste of the freedom that's coming to you. So this path that you're on right now, Corey, it's a really good one. So choose the changes, choose even more changes. You're on track, choose even more changes that you want, Corey, because you've seen how easy it can be. You don't have to wait until you get forced into change, is what I'm hearing. You can make the choices up front. You don't need to wait till things really get really bad, or until the universe steps in and kicks you out of a place, or out of a job, or out of a relationship. You can choose changes. You can choose better and better and better. That's what your higher self is wanting from you now, is to get more proactive in your life and choose better and better and better. There you go. Samantha says, a strained work relationship that I feel is coming to an end, but I believe this will make way for something better. Yeah. Sounds like that to me too, Samantha. Much better. Joy, you got the joy card. Can't get better than that, really. Chris, I'm having a socially distant glass or bottle of wine with my friends Saturday night. I haven't seen them. Oh, that's going to be nice. It's March. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, we were sat around. It was actually funny because I'd messaged, I don't know what to call him anymore, my boo. I'd messaged him the night before, so Wednesday night, saying, we need to talk. I need to see you, we need to talk. And it's so hard, because there's always so many people around us. And he said, he messaged me yesterday morning. No, Thursday morning, saying, yeah, come around sometime. I'm like, okay, I'm busy today, but I'll come later. So he'd been kind of waiting for me, I hadn't realised, but he'd been waiting for me to go around. And I went after I'd finished work, so it was about sunset time, dinner time. And so when I got there, a few of my friends were there, sat outside. He's got tattoo shop, bar, restaurant. His house is always an open house. There's always a lot of people going around there. But there were a few people there, and then, so when I got there, his sister and his cousin made me some food. Well, they'd made food. They'd been barbecuing fish all day. Not all day, but they'd made some barbecued fish, and they're like, do you want some? So they gave me rice and barbecued fish, which was really nice, and I was having a beer with Rob Noy. And anyway, then I realised, I'm like, oh, I've not even seen Boo yet. And he's sat in his room, not realising that I'm there. So I've sent him a message. We're only like a few metres away from each other. I sent him a message saying, I'm here. Sent me one back saying, where? I said, I'm at your place. So he yelled from his room and came out. I said, how long have you been here for? I said, about half an hour or something. I've been eating and having a beer. And Rob said, no, you've been here for an hour. No, I've been here for an hour, and I've only just let you know that I'm here. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. But yeah, we all had a nice time that evening. But we didn't get the chance to be alone. Hey, Joao, how are you? Right, so who's next? We've done Samantha, we've done Corey, now we're doing Aphrodita. Aphrodita. I haven't picked my cards out for the day. I'll do that next, after Aphrodita. Aphrodita. Got Grace. I love this card. One of my favourite cards. Grace. Yeah, you're going to be receiving much better things. The flow of really good things comes in much more when you start realising your innocence, realising that you're this like sweet, innocent child of God kind of thing, as innocent as the day you were born, and the universe wants to love you, shower you with love. Giving and receiving love. That was yesterday's daily read, wasn't it? I only watched it last night. I watched it last night when I got home, the daily read. I hadn't seen it before that. And I hadn't remembered it, of course, from when I'd recorded it. But it was exactly what my day was like. You got the same kind of thing, Aphrodite, as yesterday's daily. This giving love and receiving love. And getting into this grace, realizing that you're innocent and that you do deserve it, and you're worthy. I don't know about you, but my family are Catholic, and so I went to a Catholic school, and they'd take me to church every week, and it was very destructive to my, looking back, it's very destructive to my sense of self-esteem, self-worth, all of that, those Catholic teachings of you're guilty, you're bad. Oh, terrible. And that's something you've got to get over when you're indoctrinated into that crap. And it's very hard to get over. It has been for me. And some of it still lurks, that judgment. And so I'm picking up something similar for you. It might not be a religious thing for you, Aphrodite, but could be. But you pick this kind of stuff up from society anyway, or from teachers, things like that. This feeling of not being innocent, of you've got to try hard, you've got to do better, you're not good enough as you are, that kind of thing. But when you realise your innocence, that everything's going to flow. But I'm not feeling like this is guidance saying you need to do this, Aphrodite. I'm feeling like this is, you're doing this, you're realising your innocence, you're getting more into the flow now. And you've got to be willing to change, to face situations more, to do your own thing, going against the norm, what other people think. Because people are locked into that indoctrination of you're not good enough, you've got to prove yourself. And then when you realise that you don't, what's going on? Something's jumping up and down. Let's get rid of that off my screen. Stay offline and close that down. Weird thing happened. Somebody ordered a reading and then contested the PayPal payment immediately. What a bizarre thing to do. So I just cancelled the whole thing. Anyway, for some reason, email was just complaining about the email. Yeah, Aphrodite, willingness to face a situation. You were raised that you could never speak up. Oh, could be about that. So, because of that, do you shy away from speaking up? Yeah. Procrastinating about having a discussion with your dad. Yeah, be willing to face that situation, for sure. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, that sounds what it's... Yeah, that sounds like this is what it's about, and it's like you're prepared for this now because you're kind of realising your innocence and that things can flow really well. Just got to be yourself, going against the grain. That's kind of what I was hearing, doing things a different way. Allow yourself to be yourself. Interesting. Chris is up next. Well, that sounds like you're going to have a nice time. Saturday night, Chris. It's so nice now, things are getting back to normal here. So nice. Almost forgetting about the whole situation. The COVID situation. Someone had a COVID tattoo 2 days ago. My boo did it for them. Pretty funny. Because they were... So the actual virus thing, and a map of Koh Tao inside of it. Apparently it was really beautiful. They didn't take a photo of it, I want to see it, but on a French guy that did the lockdown here. That's pretty funny. Who am I doing? Chris. Ooh, okay. Criticism and be firmer. Yeah, Chris, I'm feeling like changes that are happening for you at the moment are getting you more aligned with you, yourself, kind of like the Aphrodite message. Doing things a little bit differently than your friends would do. I think this is about you getting together with your friends. And the changes that have gone on with you. And then maybe it's not like criticism, but it's like, oh, I wouldn't have done that if I were you. I would have done something differently. Or their fears come out and they try and project it on you. it's be firmer in what you know. Don't take their fears on. Yeah, Chris? If you've got to the point where you're like, no, I'm cool with this because I know that I'm moving forward, and then you tell them what's been going on with you, and they're like, oh, that's scary, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't, that kind of thing. It's not really, I'm not picking up that it's really criticism, it's more subtle than that, but it could be energies that try and drag you backwards. So be firm on your stance in things and don't go backwards. Ow. Can you see that's a bit swollen there? It's painful. Your internet cut out. Oh. Yeah, watch the replay, Aphrodite. So you got to be firm in your stance on things because other people are going to give their opinions. It's going to feel like criticism. It could feel like criticism. You could take it that way. It could try and pull you back into a fearful way of being. Look at this, Chris. Forgive them. So they're abundance worries. They're going to project their abundance worries onto you. They're going to project the fear onto you. Be careful tonight, Chris. Be firm in your stance on things. Don't take it on. Don't let them fear you. And forgive them. Forgive them for their insecurities and stuff. Just don't take it on. Be really firm in who you are, Chris, and your stance on things. Even though you might be on shaky ground at the moment. As in you might not be really firm, feeling really firm in your direction forward yourself, and in feeling cool about your abundance situation and about the whole job situation and stuff like that. Even though you might not feel like 100% on that, just be careful because there's going to be a bit of a challenge. And this is life, It's all around us all the time. You've got to be clear on yourself and what you think and what your point of view is. Because everyone's going to give their opinion. Everyone's going to give their opinion. But it doesn't have to rock you and your opinion. Joao is up next. How are you, Joao? You good? And then Ashley. Where's Stephanie today? I thought Stephanie would be in. It's Ashley and Stephanie that come along late. Probably because they're all worried about me being furloughed and I'm fine and excited about new opportunity. Yeah, you just stay. You just stay in that vibration. Of course, anyone can predict that. You don't need to be psychic to predict that, right? But your high self is just saying, be careful about that. Just stand firm in your perspective. And you don't need to argue about it either, You don't need to argue about it. I'm good, Joya. I'm in pain today. I had a 5-hour therapeutic massage yesterday. I think. Surgery without knives. So my body is sore. Really sore. Joya, I always pick up really similar energy for you. Joya. It's like you've got this energy that you want to create something. It's like you're eager and willing to create something. You want to do something. And your higher self is saying, hang on, hold your horses, slow down. Make sure you start it right. Get your head straight first. That was 2 days ago, getting your head straight. Yeah, maybe watch the read from 2 days ago, 21st of May. Yeah, you're all eager, but your higher self doesn't want you to start things until you've sorted something out, and that sorting something out is this. Doesn't want you to create something. That's why things are being slowed down for you. Because you've got this doubt cancels abundance, right? You haven't opened up to abundance enough. You haven't opened your vibration up enough to be ready to actually go for it yet. So there's inner work to do first to open you up to abundance, to feel confident in abundance instead of doubting it. This is like your higher self saying, yes, Joya, I want you to have this. but it's going to be bigger than you're thinking, and we don't want you to start it off with the vibration of abundance that you've got at the moment, because it's not going to be right. Yeah, it's like giving the advice to somebody. Yeah, okay, I want you to have this relationship, but not yet, because you've not sorted this thing out. It's like me and Boo. We met 2.5 years ago. His wife had just left him with his 2 children. He was distraught. He was a mess. I was a mess too. That was back when I was drinking too much. I was a mess when we met each other. And we got into a relationship, and it didn't last long, because he was saying, he was still married and couldn't commit to anything. And I'm like, well, I want a committed relationship. So we broke up, but we didn't really break up. We've kind of been together on and off that whole time. But it's like now we might be ready. I don't know, I'm going to have to talk to him about it, but we've changed a lot since then. Both way happier. Things have changed. You're getting really similar energies now. Your higher self wants you to go for this. It's a creation that you want to do, but you've got some thoughts about it that aren't aligned with it yet. You're not ready yet. You feel like you're ready because you've got that, I want to do this. You got the motivation and stuff, but you're not actually ready inside for what's coming. I'm taking my time to be in the best position to strike in the right moment. Yeah. Trying to build my momentum wisely. Yeah, I feel like your momentum or your motivation is up there, but the everything else, the inner stuff, some of the inner stuff isn't quite there yet. So yeah, you're being wise to take your time. Hey Barbara, how are you? Ashley. Oh. Keep on touching parts of my body and it's really painful. Ashley? Ah. This is about your work, Ashley, the work you want to do. You've got mirror reflections around you, so you're noticing what other people are doing. This is quite specific message for you, Ashley. You're noticing what people are doing and their brilliance. And they're brilliant. So it's like you're picking the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle of what you'll be doing. The universe is showing you through other people. So it's like, for example, it'd be like, oh, Claire, she's good at the videos. That bit of it. And this other person is good at this other thing. And it's like piecing stuff together. Does that make sense to you, Ashley? You're seeing brilliance in other people and what they're doing, and it's a reflection of you and what you'll be doing. So it's like you're given ideas, but it's not like looking at one person and what they're doing and I'm going to do it like them. It's not like that. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and how this person does that and how this person does that bit, and that's your take from it. So it's people showing you your brilliance, but you're not exactly like them. It's just part of it. Just turn this fan off. Got a fan blasting at me and it's getting too much now. Dry my eyes out. Oh, that's better. And Ashley. Yeah, time alone. It's you've been given the time to connect these dots. A little bit from everyone, to connect the dots and put it all together, to put your jigsaw puzzle together. So much easier when you don't have people around you. But I'm feeling like you're noticing it. It's like maybe it's online or something that you're looking at everyone else and what they're doing and piecing it together. Connect those dots. That's what the connection card is for you this time. Often the connection card is about people and relationships. It's not what it is. Not what it is for you. So don't mistake it, Ashley, if you think, oh yeah, I should connect with these people and do something with them. It's not that. They're just giving you clues. A little bit from everybody. That reminds me, it's like when it's just confirmation like that, so everyone's knowing what I'm talking about for them. And it's just confirmation. That's how readings work best, when it's just confirmation of what you know, and it just gives you a bit more reason behind it. That's why the past, present, future readings are really useful, because when it's talking about what you've just been through, you can make sense of it, what you've been through in the last couple of weeks. You can make more sense of it, why it happened, what you got out of it, to give you clarity on that. And then the clarity on what you're moving toward too, of course. You're welcome, Ashley. I appreciate you too. Barbara, would you like one? I keep on doing it. I keep on touching parts of my body and it hurts. Yeah, it's quite swollen there. You can see how not swollen on that side, really swollen on this side. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. But my muscles are in repair mode at the moment. My stem cells will be activated, going around in my body, repairing all of this and repairing it right this time. It would be amazing to get rid of this neck problem. And that's another thing, it's like the universe is always giving us what we need, right? No, not from a tap, Barbara. I had a 5-hour massage yesterday. Not a relaxation massage, a therapeutic massage, therapeutic Thai massage. Think surgery without knives, breaking down problems in my body, muscles in my body where there's a problem so it can rebuild. It was intense. I'm still in a fair amount of pain from it. I've never had anything that painful before in my life. Even childbirth. It was worse than childbirth. And it went on for 5 hours. 5 hours? It was nearly 5 hours. It was like 4 hours, 45 minutes or something like that. Ooh. Very sore. Very sore. Oh, I was going to get my cards out, wasn't I? I forgot about myself. No scarring. Not even bruising, in fact, just a bit of inflammation like that. That's swollen, but... How can someone inflict so much pain without bruising? That makes no sense. Okay, Barbara. This is about risks, taking risks, doing something. It's getting ready to take a risk. Being out in nature, connecting with your higher self to get ready to take a risk. This could be to do with those energies of today, which is about having a conversation with someone, a deep and meaningful conversation with someone. Things that need to be said. Could feel risky to you. Get prepared for that by meditation or taking a walk in the park, that kind of thing. Let's see. Oh, yeah, change. Got change, Barbara. New beginning, but your thoughts about it. You're unsure about it. Risks to take, and it's your thoughts about it that are causing the problem here. So you're very much in that in-between worlds kind of energy at the moment, Barbara, in between. Add one chapter, moving into another chapter, this new beginning card. But you're in the in-between, thinking things are risky, but it's just your thoughts, There are never any risks. Move to Portugal. Ooh. In-between worlds. Your thoughts about that and it being risky. They're not true. Your thoughts aren't true about it. Especially if they're feeling bad, Those thoughts that make us feel fearful, they're not true. Ooh. It's hard to lift my arm up and put it over there. Okay, I'm going to get my cards out now. Yours is a bit cryptic, Barbara. My cards for the day. Yay! I've got Brilliant Wake Up. Thoughts drive you crazy. So, I've got something new coming in today that's brilliant for me. Connection. Oh, work. Yeah, of course, it's a work day today. New people with work. That's cool. New people getting readings. I've got a couple of new customers already booked in. Be getting on with those readings soon. Old customers are very welcome too. But that's cool. A brilliant wake up. So yeah, I've got new customers coming in today. That's what I love about these. You know, I'm always busy in the week with like full price readings and stuff, but it's all my old customers. It's very rare. It happens occasionally that it's a new customer, but in the weekends for these half price sales, it's the majority are new customers. So it's great. I love it. People trying me out with those half price offers. Thoughts driving you crazy, Barbara? You've got the Be With Nature card. That's the advice, really. Let nature help you. Nature really helps us clear our mind. I know it does with me. When my head's going a bit crazy, I get in the pool and I watch there's so much nature out there. Butterflies, dragonflies, the birds. I noticed in one of my readings that one of the big brown birds that I was talking about swooped down, flew behind the pool. I hadn't noticed that when I was actually shooting it, but when I was editing it afterward, they make this noise like boop, 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 boop. The big like pheasants, and they're like a real rich brown colour, reddy brown colour. They're beautiful. They're a bit scared of people. They don't like sticking around. Don't know how they're cool. I need to put some oil on my tattoo. It's getting a bit rough. Healing. Oh, but everyone's loving my tattoo. I showed through the YouTube channel. I've got it on my phone, a YouTube developer, I don't know what it's called, a YouTube app thing for people that have got channels. And I showed him like all the comments. It was like one after another, nice tattoo, I love your tattoo. And showed him. He was very pleased. Very pleased. Loved your reading from last week. Cool. Thanks everybody. Yeah, and it's past, present, future readings this weekend, so get on that. They're always useful, past, present, future readings. Soak in a tub. Don't have a tub. Got an ocean. Got a swimming pool, which is hot at the moment. And I'm drinking blue pea flower tea to help my body. And what else? Yeah, I need to get some ice to let the swelling go down. There we have it. That's today. All about abundance, but about relationships too. And especially deep and meaningful conversations about relationships. Wow, I've almost done an hour. Crazy. Thanks everyone for coming along. I hope you all have an awesome day or night or whatever. Booking for one of those past, present, future readings. But don't cancel it straight away like that guy did. That's very strange. I used to have that years ago. People would get the reading and then they would contest the payment in PayPal. Like, no, you don't do that. Oh, people can cancel, no problem, but not after they've got the reading. I'm not putting up with that stuff. Luckily, PayPal's pretty good with things like that and give them evidence. They take the money from you. Hey, Emma, you've been hanging in the background. I hope your first time was a good time, Emma. So there we go. Have a great day, everybody. Tonight I'm going to be releasing those, the week ahead reads. And definitely this week, watch the one for all signs as well as the one for your signs as well, your sun and your rising sign. Because the one for all signs is very interesting energies this week. See you all soon. I will be on tomorrow, I think. Bye.